What's going on, guys? Mike, aka Crypto Jules here. I've been asked quite a bit about timing and markets and when I expect, price to hit a certain point from a timing standpoint. And I don't subscribe to the timing methodology. I don't like to place any kind of narrative from a timing standpoint onto my charts, because when I'm looking at a chart, I'm not looking at a cyclical timing standpoint, because I have not done enough research or studied enough analysis on a time frame standpoint. Like I know Gann, WD Gann, he's got his law of vibration theory, which I've looked into it and it seems 100% valid, but I just haven't done enough research in order to put the time and the effort into placing time frame expectations onto a chart. So all of my charts that I do are not based on timing. They're just not. I think that that's an easy way to get inside my own head and emotionally fuck myself out of a trade. Once I create a narrative of, oh, if this fucking target isn't reached by X time, then it's invalidated. Then I'm going to lose a lot of fucking trades, just because I look at price action, I look at the charts, I look at levels of validation or invalidation, and I go from there. You could have a corrective wave, that goes sideways for a hell of a lot longer than you anticipate it to go. It's just the way it is. So if I would say, okay, well, this coin needs to hit X price by X time, and it doesn't get there by X time, and then all of a sudden I'm doubting myself and I'm questioning, my analysis, when in reality that doesn't mean shit, because your price is still fluctuating, consolidating, accumulating, whatever you want to call it, in the same range that it's been in for a month or a couple of weeks or whatever. So from a timing standpoint, I don't do it. I don't fuck with it. I don't look at it. I don't care about it, because it's an easy way to get inside your own head emotionally by saying, if this doesn't happen by this time, then I'm wrong. So just don't ask me about timeframes. It just, I don't care about timeframes. I care about where the price is, what the chart looks like, and what the data is plotting on the chart from a pricing standpoint, and that's it. Now, with that being said, I've also been asked quite a bit about how long this cycle will last and when this bull market will end. And if you would have asked me that in 2018, I would have told you, roughly December to January, which is what you hear everywhere right now. You hear from everybody that this cycle will roughly have a blow off top in December or January. Here we are, November 24th, and we're still fucking grinding around. I mean, we've pumped up, we've made a new all-time high, we've crashed back down, and everybody thought it was going straight to 100K. You've got the plan B methodology, which I've hit on this before, who I don't think is incorrect. I don't think his analysis and his theory is off base at all. The problem is the market is not going to do what the herd, it's not going to move with the herd. It's just not going to, because it's going to fuck the herd. So if you put an expectation and create a narrative in your own mind as to, oh, this Bitcoin has to hit this price at this point, or else everything's invalidated and doesn't fucking matter, even though it hasn't dumped or it hasn't crashed or it's not showing signs of complete fucking weakness, you're gonna fuck yourself, because you're emotionally invested into a particular time frame that doesn't mean shit in the grand scheme of things. So as far as I'm concerned right now, in 2018, I've got so many different charts and different analysis that show this cycle topping in January. If it doesn't happen, I don't care. I really don't care. that's better for the market. It's better for the technology. It's actually better for all the assets if it doesn't, go up in a completely fucking volatile, parabolic way, which I believe it still will eventually. But I think the market is maturing. Plus, it's a lot bigger than it is, than it was. And also, it's going to fuck people that think it's going to do what they think it's going to do. So if the majority of people think that it's going to top in December or January, it's not going to fucking top in December or January, period. It's just not going to. It's going to fuck those cult-like people out of their coins if they're weak hands that are thinking, oh, my theory, my idea is invalidated. My God, plan B is now invalidated because it didn't hit X by X time. I think that's a silly, stupid way of looking at markets, and I do not subscribe to that methodology. I just don't do it. So, as far as when I see this bull market ending, I have no idea. Don't know. It could go into second quarter. It could go April. It could go June. I don't know. So if you think that way, try to get yourself out of thinking from a time frame standpoint. And I understand why you do it. Trust me, I get it. It's because you want to get fucking rich quick. You want to say, okay, if I put $1,000 into XYZ coin, is that XYZ coin going to go up fucking, 1,000% in 3 days? Well, no, it's not fucking going to. And if you think it is, then you're going to get fucked out of your money, because your emotional stability is just completely wrecked from the get-go. So, the first thing you got to do is get a hold of your expectations and understand that that's not the way markets work. Once you guys figure that out, then you can, start diving into technical analysis and, really understanding how markets move and how markets work, and not let your emotional side get up inside your fucking head and fuck you out of your money. So there's my opinion on timeframes and why I have, no opinions on when something's going to hit and when it's not. Peace out. See y'all later.